When the girl paid her father's electricity bill, she accidentally found out that he had two properties registered under his name. Following the address in the app, she arrived at another residential community. The luxury there was completely different from the slum where her family lived. At that moment, her father came back with his mistress and illegitimate son. Unexpectedly, the mistress turned out to be her mother's best friend. Then the girl got a call from her father, who said he had a dinner appointment tonight and would not be coming home for dinner. After hearing that, the girl felt deeply upset, because every time it was her mother's birthday, her father would use work as an excuse and miss it. In truth, he was spending that same day with his mistress and illegitimate son. When a neighbor walked by and saw the man return carrying a cake, the neighbor not only envied the happiness of the family of three, but also praised the two of them as a perfect couple. After hearing that, the girl felt even worse. It seemed that she and her mother were the real outsiders. Watching the three of them walk into a large villa, the girl realized her father had been pretending to be poor all along, and those large bank transfers were all expenses her father had spent on his mistress and illegitimate son. Just then, her mother sent her a message, telling her to hurry home for dinner. The girl suddenly felt that her mother's sacrifice was not worth it. For 20 years, her mother had saved and struggled to keep this family together, only to be betrayed by her father. Since her father did not cherish this happy life, she decided to take everything away from him. Then the girl went back home. Her mother quickly stood up to reheat the food for her. Seeing that she was in a bad mood, her mother asked worriedly what had happened. She lied and said there was a problem at work. Looking at a photo of her mother when she was young, she remembered that her mother had worked at a bank back then and had excellent professional ability. After giving birth to her, her father forced her mother to quit her job and become a homemaker. Her mother not only agreed, but also took out a $300,000 dowry for her father to start a business. After her father started the company, he became more and more distant from her mother. What was even worse, he started another family with her mother's best friend. The girl was about to tell her the truth, but after hesitating for a moment, she felt that this was not the right time yet. So she hugged her mother and said, "You are the most incredible person in my heart. If you had not given birth to me, your life would have been brilliant." Her mother interrupted her. Then she pulled her back into memories of the past. Listening to her mother talk about childhood memories, the girl felt deeply sorry for her mother. Her mother had struggled for so many years, only to lose to her best friend in the end. Looking at her mother's white hair, the girl vowed that she would make her father pay. That night, she opened her father's computer and checked every transaction one by one. Every month, her father gave his mistress $15,000 for household expenses, but he would not even give her mother $100. Her mother, in order to save money, could only wear old clothes with holes in them. As she kept looking, the girl found a tuition payment of $80,000. She remembered that in the past, when she wanted to sign up for a tutoring class that cost $3,000 a month, her father thought it was too expensive and refused. But for her illegitimate son's $80,000 a year international school, her father did not hesitate at all. The girl took out a calculator and did the math. Over 20 years, her father had spent $12 million on them. The girl was furious. She never imagined that the father she had admired and respected for more than 20 years would turn out to be such a scumbag. The girl kept searching for evidence at home and found that after her mother left the bank, the vacant position was taken by her best friend. Not only that, back then her father bought cars and houses for his mistress, while her mother could only take the bus every day to buy groceries. The heavy bags left bloody blisters on her mother's hands. The girl once wanted her father to buy her mother a bicycle, but her father said her mother did not need one since she was not working. Her mother, understanding how hard her father worked, chose to swallow all the pain. She had thought such sacrifice was worth it, but she never knew that what she got in return was her father secretly keeping another happy family outside. Seeing all of this, the girl felt extremely upset. After calming down, she kept opening the computer to look through more records. She discovered that her father had long ago prepared a divorce agreement, planning to leave the $2 million old house to her mother. He would take away the company worth more than $10 million, and along with the savings and investments under his name, he would leave her mother only 15% of the total assets. Her father always said he would not treat her and her mother unfairly, but 30% of the company's shares had already been transferred to the illegitimate son. For these 26 years, her father had never transferred any shares to her. Then she opened the emails from her mother's best friend and learned that the best friend was urging her father to file for divorce. If her father could not handle it, the best friend would go talk to her mother in person. Her father believed her mother was easy to deal with and promised that the divorce would be settled by the end of the year. The more the girl read, the more heartbroken she felt. Her mother's repeated tolerance had only made her father push further and further. She took out her phone and called the most famous lawyer, asking the lawyer to help handle the matter. At that moment, her mother came back from buying groceries and was about to cook for her. Seeing how much her mother had sacrificed for this family, with no savings, no job, and a blank resume, and in the end only getting this old house, the girl decided she would fight for justice for her mother and make her father pay a painful price.